Let me ask you something honest. Have you ever gotten a brain scan just to check and walked out more frightened than when you walked in? If you're over 60, this happens far more often than you think. A simple MRI ordered out of caution can suddenly turn into days or weeks of fear, confusion, and follow-up appointments that leave you feeling overwhelmed. But here's the truth most seniors never hear. Brain MR is create more false alarms in older adults than almost any other imaging test. Not because something is wrong, but because the natural changes in an aging brain are often mistaken for danger. If you've ever been told, "We found something unusual," even though you felt perfectly fine, you are not alone. Today, you're going to understand why brain MR has caused so much unnecessary fear, and why many seniors don't need them unless specific symptoms are present. Why brain MR is often mislead doctors and scare seniors. After 60, let's go straight to the heart of it. Aging brains look different on MRI, and those differences are normal. But the machine doesn't know that. It picks up every small change, every tiny spot, every harmless shift in tissue that comes with age. And because the images look complex, many doctors feel pressured to investigate, even when nothing dangerous is happening. Here's the reality. 1. Normal age-related changes look abnormal on MRI after 60. The brain naturally develops. White matter changes. Small benign spots, areas of reduced density, microvascular shifts, harmless irregularities. These are part of aging, as natural as wrinkles on your skin. But on an MRI report, they sound terrifying. Words like lesion, hyperintensity, matter loss, degeneration, vascular irregularity can send anyone into panic mode. Yet, in most seniors, these findings have no impact on memory, function, or quality of life. 2. MRI results often lead to unnecessary follow-ups, even when a senior feels perfectly normal. A doctor may order repeat MR is neurological exams, more imaging invasive procedures, medications. Not because the senior is sick, but because the scan found something it was never meant to detect. 3. Anxiety after a brain scan affects the brain itself. This is something most seniors don't realize. Fear changes circulation. Worry tightens blood vessels. Stress reduces oxygen to the brain. So a completely harmless MRI finding can lead to foggy thinking, memory lapses from stress, poor sleep, emotional dips, physical tension, not because the brain is failing, but because anxiety is taking over. 4. Most seniors don't need MRIs unless there are specific symptoms medical guidelines show MRIs should be used for. Sudden neurological changes, severe unexplained headaches, stroke symptoms, seizures, rapid cognitive decline. NOT for mild forgetfulness, normal aging, routine screening, reassurance, curiosity. The truth is simple. Most seniors do not benefit from routine brain scans, but they do suffer from the emotional consequences. 5. The MRI trap, finding problems that aren't real. Doctors call this phenomenon the incidentaloma effect. It means finding abnormalities that don't matter, shadows, dots, or changes that look scary but cause no harm. These findings sound dramatic on paper, but they are. Harmless, stable, slow-growing, or not growing at all, unrelated to symptoms common in older adults. Yet once the MRI report mentions them, fear takes over. A healthy senior becomes a patient. A peaceful mind becomes an anxious one. And anxiety, ironically, causes more physical symptoms than the MRI ever found. But here's the empowering truth. Your brain is stronger than the scan suggests, and most changes seen on MRI are simply markers of a life lived, not signs of danger. So let us make this clear and comforting. If you reach over 60 and a doctor requests a brain MRI just to check, you have every right to ask why. You have every right to understand the risks of false alarms. And you have every right to protect your peace of mind. Your brain is not defined by images or technical words. It is defined by how you think, how you feel, how you live your life day by day. And if you feel stable, clear, and functional, an MRI rarely adds anything meaningful. If this message brought you clarity, don't stop here. Watch more videos on this channel to learn how to protect your circulation, support your brain, and stay strong after 60 with knowledge that empowers you, not frightens you. You're not alone. I'm right here with you.